And for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sideline, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
As I caught up with the Longhorns head coach before the game, he loves how his team has come out and dominated in the conference so far this season, but he understands the road gets even harder now. He's talked to his team about getting off to a fast start, that's important to set the tone here today. They want to keep that undefeated streak alive in conference play, but it all begins right now. We'll see if they can do it against a very tough opponent. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Razorbacks ready to kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Texas offense will start this game off with the football. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quarterback making adjustments. Keep it on the ground. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You know, God bless Texas, because they can lose great running backs, and they just go into the portal and they get a great running back. Oh, no, they got 2 great running backs. To get Smothers, to get Brown to come over, obviously guys with experience at big-time universities, I expect Texas to be able to run the football and, Jesse, have one of the best 1-2 punches in all of college football.
Yeah, I mean, they want to come play with Arch Manning, let's be honest. And they know it's an offense that defenses are going to be worried about the deep ball, throwing it downfield, so a lot of soft boxes to run into, and there's really no excuse for why these running backs shouldn't absolutely stat it up this year. Steve Sarkisian told us they're going to be committed to running the football and having balance because of those names he just mentioned. We're expecting this running game to be elite.
On third down, here's Brown. There's some room. 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So Arkansas's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. KJ Jackson, he was right on target in their victory last time out. Better than 70% completion rate and more than 350 yards. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. The run inside, it's Smith. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Jackson gonna throw it. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB, and this one put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Can they catch him? Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. This offense has it with really good field position. A give to Brown. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Throwing Manning. Lets it fly. Caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Balls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Caught by Smith. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Jackson will throw. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. And the Razorbacks will line up to punt it away.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Arch Madness. Gonna take a shot. He tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll give it to Brown. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. He's piled up 97 yards rushing in this one and closing in on 1,800 yards for the season. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Could not make his way to the corner. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Third down from the gun, Manning. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback.
Oh, trickeration. He's throwing it. And the fake works if he can get the first.
Man, everybody loves a fake punt until it doesn't work. And how about the defense? Great job being aware, not falling asleep. That's what happens. A lot of times you fall asleep, you give up a big play, give up the first down. They were dialed in, they were ready, and they stopped the guy just short of the first down.
Working the big fella downfield and outside. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his big tight end. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Fires into the end zone. Fires into the end zone. Incomplete.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. Third and goal coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Absolutely perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start on the ground with Brown. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Here's Arch to throw. Sets up the screen. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Over the middle, complete to Coleman. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Might be calling a hot route. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Townsend. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Longhorns have this offense rolling. Hand off for Brown. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After losing yardage on those last 2 runs, you know they've got to throw it here on 3rd and 15. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. Well, players don't really like kickers, but if this guy bangs through this 60-yarder, he'll be the toast of the team. Oh, the attempt is no good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. That's reeled in. It's Lockwood. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line. Jackson gonna throw it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
And the Razorbacks line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can... Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Upstairs to make the catch. Into plus territory. They stop him at the 46, and now this offense can't really attack. Quarterback making checks. Arch is going to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. With that, he's got 101 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing.
And that last run is just a nice job seeing the hole, exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh bounce. Here's Manning to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Townsend. Knocked off his feet.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Coming to the line, looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. And he's brought down after a nice game. And at the end of the play, it looks as if there's an injured Razorback on the field. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Brown. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive. They've got to get more aggressive. They've got to get more physical on that line.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Texas! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Running inside, it's Smith. Got enough for the 1st. Brought down at the 26 after a 15-yard pickup. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Jackson will throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their third sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
Handoff from the gun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Defense in press coverage. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love the awareness by the defense there. 3rd and long, everybody in the building thinking this is going to be a pass. But up front, they were very, very aware that they might see run. They did a really good job playing with their eyes. They rally to the ball, they get the TFL, and now they set up 4th and long.
He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Manning moving out to the right. Throwing on the run. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn!
Oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Jackson gonna throw it. Bringing the heat. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
He's knocked down, short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Throws for the tight end. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Longhorns! A pick 6. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
The Razorbacks take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Sometimes it's easy for the receiver to get lost running a drag through all that traffic, Jesse.
Yeah, and this is a receiver too, Reese, who's dangerous once he has the football in his hands. So I like the idea on offense of trying to get this guy the ball quickly to see what he can do once he has it.
And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On the direct snap, it's Brown. Got enough for the first. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
And the Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll move the wide receiver. Jackson will throw. Fires left side. It's Smith. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Under fire. And they got it.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing...
Punt is in the air. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And there he goes. Touchdown, Texas. Stealing a score on special teams.
And kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on it, and he just goes and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. On the move from inside his own 20. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to, and that's why I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
Kick is in the air. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly roll.
Here on the Texas sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered. Just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. One more time, it's Brown. Finding some room. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Here's the pressure. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the...
And they're going to try it again. It's another fake. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Brown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
Oh, he's got some space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Texas!
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Got it behind the line. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
You just wonder about this guy's confidence right now. After fumbling in his last game, he's just fumbled again now. He seems like he's a little bit unsure of himself, and because of that, if you're the offensive coordinator, how many more times do you want to go back to this guy in this game?
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking for space. It's Smothers.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Coleman's got it on the right side. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Ball's at the 27. It's third and short. Can they avoid making that fourth down decision? Wants to adjust the pattern. Manning lines up in the gun on third down. Right on the money. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it. It's Brown. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Gets the back moving. To throw, Manning. It's on target and complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Dropping back, it's Manning. Got it. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And the Longhorns have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Longhorn!
And this is the definition of complementary football. Your defense takes the ball away, and the offense turns those takeaways into touchdowns. Fantastic run, great vision, but this has been so good. Their defense staying aggressive, getting the takeaways, and the offense capitalizing, David, with big plays.
And I wish I could say there was complimentary football on the other side. They've complimented each other, and they both stunk. Like, both sides have been bad. Turning the football over, not scoring, like, dug yourself a huge hole in this football game. They better find something quick, fast, and in a hurry.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give is to Smith. There he goes. The 50. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Razorbacks! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Yeah, offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way. He knocked it right down the middle. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stops right there. Throwing Manning. Fires left. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Running inside, it's Smith. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Always impressive to grind through in the late season and get a solid victory, and now it just keeps rolling as we turn our attention to what's in store for next week. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to throw, it's Hill. Slings it downfield. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. They picked the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Dead center perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. On the run from inside his own 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Arch Madness. Looking for a deep man. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Motion from the back. Manning tries to pick it up on third down. It's complete to the left. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass, it's Lacey. He's going to take a shot. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Looking to throw. Dumps it to the back. Makes the grab. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Scrambling away. He'll pull it down. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Throwing right. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Motion from the wide receiver. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Really wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Complete. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Hill. Pressure coming. On the run, fires downfield. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be.
Finds a spot in the middle. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Motion from the wideout. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
Gives it on the option. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14.
Ready!
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. It'll be 3rd and long. On the option. He'll pitch it. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Gonna take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Lacy. Looking down the middle. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
There's probably a lot of people wondering right now, why do they keep throwing the football when they're backed up so much? But this is actually one of the best places on the field to do that because the defense has to cover so much space, plus oftentimes they're in man coverage. So this is the time to take your shot.
Going long. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. And the Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. We assume he's going to punt it this time. He did complete a pass earlier. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. And now the ball is knocked free. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. He leaves it with his back. Turning it on. Makes it past the marker. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. We're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in line.